and tab over to the screen, and we are going to play some Demon Souls, or more accurately, we're going to do some farming. We're going to go back to the Wall of Boletaria. We're going to get some healing items, and we're going to hang out with chat. We'll probably do this for a bit, and then head over to the Pit of Hollows, or whatever it's called in this game, and go from there. Celtic Wolf 25! I've got your invitation right here. Your table is waiting, my friend. Welcome back to the masquerade, where the party never stops, and you'll always find good friends beneath overflowing goblets. Thank you, Celtic, for your continued support, reveling with us for 18 months, a year and a half, Celtic. It's support like that that allows me to do this every day for you guys. Cheers. And if you guys have anything to discuss for the fireside chats or sub-day topics, and you're concerned you won't remember, let a keeper know, and we'll get you hooked up for that stuff. AG Draco, welcome into you as well. Old Canuck, I saw you pop in. Good to see you, good to see you. Hope everything is well in your side of the world today. Just gonna do some farming to start off. Get some souls, get some healing items, before we head back into the Dreg Pit, or whatever that thing is called. We do have some Widow's Lotus now, so the toxic, not toxic, cursed, whatever it's called, in this game, will be a little bit more bearable, and hopefully we won't die to fall damage 10,000 times. We can roll now. As of last stream, we got some new armor. This is better than our heaviest armor that we had. It allows us to roll because we got a ring and buffed our stamina a bit more. We killed the Fool's Idol, including the dude that kept reviving it. So we were able to beat the first boss in the Prison of Hope last night, and today we're going to be heading to... We're going to be heading to the pit area, the chasm area. I don't remember the proper name of it once we do some farming, but we're going to be warming up in the Wall of Boletaria and hanging out with chat. As I said, there's no Tales of the Nightlights tonight, so I was going to do an extra hour of this, which reminds me, Keepers, please. Remind me to take a break at 4 instead of 3, and wrap the stream at 6 instead of 5. If you guys could remind me to do that. Anybody, but especially the Keepers, I would be deeply, deeply appreciative. Armor is looking good. I agree. Zarya looks real good in this armor. Zarya is our character. She is a Temple Knight. She is a warrior of Boletaria who was taken by the mist and has decided not to roll over to it. So, a lot of good things to be had. Now I can finally say, hi chat, how you guys doing? How's your weekend going as we get the badass backstab animation? Anybody up to anything? Anybody need anything? Anybody want anything? So where do I get, if anybody knows, where do I get my real good halberd? Like, I imagine it's one of the scythes. That's like the big sexy polearm. Where do I get it? Don't get me wrong, I like the halberd a lot, but if we can do better, let's do better, right? Say It in Blue says, bought Persona 5 for my PS4, been having some fun with it. I hope that Persona 5 is everything anybody wants it to be. That being said, whoop, I won't touch it. For a couple reasons. One, it doesn't seem like the type of thing I would enjoy. I don't really care for management sims. Which a lot of what Persona is management sims. And the other reason is, I got some bad blood with Atlas. And so because of that, I'm not inclined to use my platform to support them. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Edgy Draco says, so what's the difference between Demon and Dark Souls? different franchises. Demon Souls is older. Demon Souls is the first Souls game. This is the remake that came out late last year. It's, quote, the original challenge completely rebuilt. I would say it's the easiest Souls-like I've played, but I would also say it's the hardest to recover from. It's definitely the slowest of the Souls games that I've played, in terms of making your move, when to attack, planning things out. It's very, very slow in that regard. But if you make the wrong move, if you fuck up, it is much, much harder to recover than other Souls games that I've played. If you get hit at the wrong time, instead of having to panic roll out of it, you're just gonna die. You're gonna get staggered and womboed, and you're just dead. Which I don't love, if I'm being honest. It's also awful at telling you what you should be doing, and I've been very critical of that from the beginning, and anybody who says, the intent is for you to explore, I'm going to vehemently disagree with you, because there is a clear progression in this game. The enemies have different levels of health and defenses and damage, and the fact that you're meant to try that, like, find that through trial and error, I don't think is a good fit for modern game design, to be honest. Like, I'm not asking for an easy mode, I'm asking for a direction, and this game is god-awful at giving a direction, and I will continue to be critical of that. It's definitely not as forgiving, no, but again, it's easier, I would argue. We are 4 bosses in at this point. I don't know how many bosses there are total. It's the prettiest Souls game I've played, bar none. Those are the main differences right now, aside from, like, a few mechanical things, like how healing items are not infinite. You don't have an Estus flask, per se. So that's actually what we're doing right now. We spent, like with Bloodborne, we spend a lot of time farming healing items because I go through them, because I'm bad at video games. So that's what we're going to be doing for the first bit of the stream, is what we did for the first bit of the stream yesterday. Those are the main differences. Hope that answered your question. I'm going to catch up with chat as soon as I deal with this mosh pit over here. There's like 30 guys here, and I can't look away from the screen to scroll my chat up quite yet. Fuck off. So I get these guys down. There we go. Okay, scrolling up. Celtic Wolf says, I want to nap to the awesome Kitsune Von Sharp-Eyed. I will never forget that I coined that during Moonlight Toccata. That's a good one. I like that. Jekyll says, regarding the weekend goes okay. Unpacking some serious lighting equipment for a project. Week was really great and ended on a low point, so I'm taking my day off to enjoy myself. Well, thank you for spending part of that with us, friend. Tardector says, I have ordered food. I am doing adulting things today that I've been putting off until today. Best of luck. Satan Blue says, I didn't love that type of trial and error in the exploration in Dark Souls 2. I actually didn't think Dark Souls 2 was too bad for that, say. Not like Dark Souls 1, or this game. Like, I would definitely say that Dark Souls 1 was worse about that. Dark Souls 2, I never really struggled figuring out where I needed to go. Sure, there were easier and harder paths to take, but Dark Souls 2 was the start of them, like, making those harder paths devoid of enemies long enough for the player to be like, hang on a minute, there should be enemies here. And then the first enemy you meet, not leashing very far, and being a strong gear check that lets you know immediately is, oh, my equipment doesn't do a lot of damage to him. I should go somewhere else. Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Surge 1 and 2, Neo 1 and 2, They're all really good for that, and Dark Souls 1 and this game are not. Old Canuck says, the Murden Hammer is supposedly pretty good. It drops from the miners in World 2-1. Okay, we could take a look. I don't mind that. AG Draco says, texturing seems a little smoother, and actions and reactions also seem a lot smoother. The animations in this game are top tier. AG Draco. Hey, Nightfall, good to see you. Welcome in. Okanuck says, when you get the chance, can you show the travel menu for World 1? There's an NPC you have to meet to get good lore for the game. Keep in mind that this is the first Souls game that was done specifically for the PS5, so it's bound to be the smoothest and prettiest. Absolutely, Old Canuck. Satan Blue says, I eventually figured that out, but I had a lot of trouble with it initially. Fair dues. Show the travel menu for World 1. Do you mean the Arkstone? Old Canuck, because I can tell you, we have the Wall of Boletaria, we have the Lord's Path, and we have the Temple Knights Arena, or the Tower Knights Arena, but we haven't been able to pass that yet because we haven't killed an Archdemon. I'm not entirely sure what killing an Archdemon means, but we haven't done that yet. Nightfall the Kitsune says, I'm here, I've got chat popped out while I play with some dice math. Did you know the Blood Hunter rights are not concentration and stacked with other things, such as concentration spells such as Zephyr Strike? I did. That's why I offered it to you. Okanup says, okay, so you killed the Tower Knight. We need to find that NPC for you. First of all, I make a point to say this whenever somebody does it, because it is a really good example. Thank you, Old Canuck, for leading with, can I see how far you've gotten in this world, instead of leading with, have you killed the Tower Knight yet? Because if I hadn't, that would be a spoiler and a half, and you did not do that, and thank you, friend. So, this is a good practice, and I try to talk about it on the channel whenever I can. The best way to find out where a streamer is, or if they've gotten to a part that you like in a video game, is not to say, hey, have you met Lady Dimitrescu yet? It's to say, hey, how far are you? What's the last thing you've done? And then do the math yourself, like a good bean. Thank you, Old Canuck. We've explored this area and the Lord's Path pretty thoroughly, so I'm curious what NPC you have in mind, friend. Satan Blue says, chat is full of good beans. I agree. Matt Jackal Ranger says, let's not spoil RE Village, by the way. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Jackal. Like, I wasn't going to. Lady Dimitrescu's name has been given out, like, in promotional materials, and it's, like, something people are thinking about right now. I haven't touched RE Village, and I have no intention of spoiling it until I've touched it, or a substantial amount of time has passed. RE Village came out yesterday, man! I would never do something like that. I understand you being proactive and asking about it, but I would never do that. Jackal says, I have no time in my life and I've been barreling through it to avoid spoilers. Mood. I've researched it. I've researched it completely. So I can talk about it if people want to talk about it, but I'm not going to talk about it in stream. Yeah, it came out yesterday, say. I'm of two minds about playing it. On the one hand, it's the werewolf hunting Bloodborne game I've always wanted. On the other hand, it has some spook moments, and I don't know if my heart can take it, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, Jackal, like, what kind of storyteller would I be if I spoiled something that just came out in my chat? Like, you never need to worry about that, friend. Ever. Oh, and I'm sorry, Old Canuck, I just saw this. Old Canuck says, can I give you the name of the NPC? By all means. By all means and measures, friend. Also, I have a major question. I keep asking this, and nobody has given me a definitive answer. Okanuk says, have you met Ostrava? He's got lots of good stuff when you talk to him. Is that the princeling? Is that the princeling with the gold shield? I have met him, but he's not a vendor. I've rescued him twice. I haven't seen him a third time. I haven't seen him since killing the Tower Knight. And he wasn't a vendor the first 2 times, so I don't know precisely what you're referring to. But if you want to direct me to him, I'll go see him as soon as I'm done with this run. Which is, like, now, basically. I just gotta kill one more Phalanx. I'm gonna use a Brightwater and get another heal up. Actually, I'll just use a Fresh Spice. We have a ton of those. He's not a vendor. He's an NPC you can speak with, and based on what you said, you've met him as much as you can for your progress. Yes, he gave me... He gave me a couple of things, but nothing, like, super useful. Sardancer says, I ordered oxtail stew with plantains and stewed cabbage with cocoa bread. Some of those sound good. I would definitely try the oxtail stew. I would definitely try the cocoa bread, but I'm not a big fan of cabbage. Never had plantains. Old says it's not for stuff that I suggest you speak with him, it's for lore. Oh, we've absolutely done that, Old Canuck. Satan Blue says, God, I love From setting design. Same, honestly. But I don't think From made this game, say. There's a different logo, different dev house at the beginning. Now, granted, it's a remaster, but I don't think From has their name on the Demon's Souls remake. I could be wrong about that, but I don't think they do. I noticed it when I loaded it up the first time, and I was kind of confused. If anybody wants to correct me on that, please do so. Satan Blue says, no, you're right, just looked it up. Cool, thank you, Say. Jackal says, didn't From do the Armored Core series? I think so? Yeah. Old Canuck says, this game was originally created by From for the PS3, but the IP is owned by Sony. A company called Bluepoint did the remake. That's what I thought. Thank you, guys. By the way, Jackal, I'm asking because you're hanging out with us today, and because I want to respect your wishes. Do you mind if I talk about RE8 in broad strokes that are not related to the story of RE8? Because there's a couple of things regarding RE8 that I would really like to share. They have nothing to do with the story. Satan Blue says, in that case, props to you, Bluepoint, for rendering it with this level of fidelity. Agreed. Winter Viking says, do you like the weapon options in this game? The Claus and Halberd axe look like really cool fighting styles. Yes. I cannot speak for a small arms dex build in this game, but I know that in first-party From games, those tend to be weaker than big stompy weapons. That being said, I completely agree with you that it looks cool. Get out of here. If if anybody's wondering what we're doing, we're just leveling up, or not leveling up, we're gaining some souls and gaining, more importantly, some healing items to restock our heals before going to the next area. Old Canuck says Bluepoint did a superb job with the remake. They put in some very nice quality of life improvements to the game, and also put in their own Easter egg. I am going to respectfully disagree with you on the QOL improvements. Old Canuck, I think, frankly, they need some more. They need some more QOL. Like, this game feels like an older game. The fidelity is great. The controls are tight. Like, I agree that it's a good remake, but if we're specifically talking about quality of life, I really think Bluepoint should have done more. Alright, fair enough, Jackal. What do souls do in this game? They're currency. They allow you to level up and improve your equipment, buy items, and so on. Up in the top right, you can see our soul count. In most Souls games, you have... No, that's not true. Because Neo, you have to farm healing items as well. It basically allows you to get stronger. Souls are the main currency of games like this. But the main reason I'm here is to farm those. Half Moon Grass and Crescent Moon Grass. Those are healing items. And I'm just stocking up on them right now. Also, real quick, regarding Resident Evil Village, if anybody is on the fence about getting Resident Evil Village, I will say this. It is almost absurdly fantasy. It is still a Resident Evil game. It is still about, you know, AWEs and... Not AWEs, whatever they're called in that game. Bioweapons. And about, like, Umbrella and BSAA and all that. It's still that, but there's a lot of magic that doesn't get scientifically explained away unless you dig for it. So if you want a game about fighting werewolves, and you're like me, in that, Bloodborne, the best part of Bloodborne was the first third, you'll probably like Village a lot. That being said, it is very, very gratuitously gory. There's a lot of dismemberment in that game. And there's more than a few psychological horror moments. And in fact, one level changes the genre from a shooter to a hide-in-the-closet horror game, which I don't like. Just a quick heads up if anybody's thinking about getting the Village, so that you know what you're getting into. Jackal did not need to leave for 10 minutes, but hey-oh, there we are. I finished my research last night, if anybody's wondering why I'm talking about it. If that's something you guys want to see, I'll play it. But I'm going to play 7 first if we do that. And I'm not super interested in playing 7, if I'm being honest. But it's a direct sequel, so like we need to for the story. So if you guys want to see RE7 and RE8, just let me know. And we'll go from there. We'll probably talk about it during the fireside chat. See what you guys want. Shade in Blue says, cheesy pseudoscience is a blast. There is plenty of that in RE8. However, you have to look for it. If you just go through the game shooting things, it very, very much feels like Capcom is jumping into the realm of fantasy and using magic. And like, they do it very well. Like, the stuff that they do is like, oh, this is magic. And then you dig for the lore, and you get the lore, and you're like, oh, okay, y'all are cheeky. Y'all are real fucking cheeky. It's good, though. Like, I think it's some of the best storytelling Resident Evil has done in a while. It's just a departure from what people expect from Resident Evil these days. So. Celtic Wolf says, what catches you about werewolves, Kit? What? Like, what fascinates you? Nothing in particular. I don't understand your question or how you came to that conclusion, Celtic. I apologize, friend. If you want to elaborate, I can try to give you a better answer, but I never said I was particularly fascinated with werewolves. What the fuck? Talk about a delayed blast fireball. Okanuk says, only if you reverse the polarity of the tachyon field capacitors. Ah, I see you're a Trekkie. Good to know. Whenever I can said, saw some gameplay of RE8. It looks like a promising Resident Evil horror game. For me, the dismemberment is a little gratuitous. That's the main thing that puts me off about it. But the characters are good, the story is good, and it's as out there as Resident Evil should be. I mean, Celtic, instead of throwing your hands up and saying, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, just elaborate on your question, hun. You drew that conclusion for a reason. Even if you didn't process the information correctly, the least I can do is help you figure out why you think that. Birchmiller says, by the way, Fox, I don't remember what the context was, but I have remind Fox face where is shiny and drop down from other walkway jotted down next to my laptop. Remind Fox face there is a shiny and a drop down from other walkway. That is right. Hey, chat, you want to see Foxtradamus? I know exactly what Birchmiller's talking about. That is before the boss fight of the Fool's Idol, after you kill the dude that keeps resurrecting the Fool's Idol, and we already got it. Celtic Wolf says, I'm not sure how to reword it, though. Okay, fair enough. May I make the attempt? If so, I will just throw this out. I said the first third of Bloodborne with hunting werewolves was my favorite part. That wasn't to say that I particularly like werewolves. It's that I don't much care for Cthulhian stuff. And the back two-thirds of Bloodborne is very eldritch, very Lovecraftian, very Cthulhian. And I don't like it as much. Now, it is, excuse me, fair to say that I like Gothic fantasy a lot. It's probably my favorite genre when it comes to storytelling. And let's be real, a lot of it isn't done very well, which is a shame. So maybe that's where you got that from. I do love me some Gothic fantasy. Oh, for fuck's sake. And in that regard, Resident Evil 8 is actually pretty good. But I wouldn't say I'm particularly fascinated by any single creature. Except maybe dragons. Dragons are pretty cool. Fair enough, Celtic. Hey, Old Canuck, if you're still in here, I have a question regarding Demon Souls. Get off me! I have a question regarding Demon Souls that you might be able to help me with. I am wielding this halberd in two hands. Because of that, I can't parry. I just block, as far as I know. However, sometimes when I do this, I do 10 damage instead of whatever it is I normally do. And they stagger hard. I don't know how to do it. It seems random to me. Ow. I'm gonna die. Hang on. But I'm wondering if that's a parry, and if it is, what do I do to follow through? And if it's not, what is it? No, Jackal, it's not, and I needed, like, 20 seconds, and it wasn't spoiler-related anyway. You didn't need to leave for 10 minutes, friend. That was entirely unnecessary. Okanuk says you were doing a push action, which is done by simultaneous forward plus attack. It is very often done accidentally when you want to move forward and attack, but you get a push instead. That. What does that do for me? Like, it breaks the enemy's guard, but can I riposte with that, or does it only open them up for a hit? Yeah, extra stagger, that's what I'm thinking too, say. Does it shove them back? Not very far if it does. It, like, puts them on a knee, basically. I'll see if I can do it on this first guy up here. I'll show you what it does. It breaks their guard so you can attack them with them not blocking. It can also move enemies so you can shove them back. Okay, let me see if I can do it. Nope. Hang on. Like that. Yeah, it puts them back like a step, basically, and opens them up. Okay. So I was just wondering if I needed to hit, like, the riposte key or something. Apparently I don't. Okay, thank you, Okanuk. Shoving them back a step is often enough to push them off a cliff. Yeah. I'm gonna see how many healing items I have after this run, and we'll go from there. Also, second frustration of this game, there's no drop attack. Drop attack is situationally useful. I don't use it very often, but there are a couple of points, especially in the chasm that we'll be going to later today, hopefully. A drop attack would be so helpful, and there's just not one, which is frustrating. I almost said luckily the enemies can't do it either, but then I thought about that for a minute, and yeah, they can. Satan Blue says, alright, I think I'm going to lurk for a bit and play around a bit with my PS4, specifically the other game I got yesterday. Time to get gain some eyes. Oh, shit. I dare say Satan Blue is going to play some Bloodborne. There it is. We just maxed out our Crescent Moongrass. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Winter Rankin says, what are you planning to explore after the healing item farming? The next place on our list is the Chasm. I don't remember the true name of it. But I'll show you. We've been there once. It has a lot of enemies that poison or or curse. I want to say it's curse. But we have some items to get around it now. There's a bunch of vertical drops as well, which is not great. Okay, because no, you're right. There is no plunge attack, and you're again right that it would be so helpful at times. Especially with this weapon. Oh, Canuck says it sounds like you're speaking of World 5, specifically 5.1. That is correct. I'm not going to go to World 4 until I absolutely have to. World 4 is one of the few things I know about this game, and I am going to die in World 4 probably as much or more as I'm going to die in the rest of the game combined. World 4 is awful. I don't like it. Don't want it. I'm not looking forward to World 4, chat. I'm really not looking forward to World 4. You actually prefer World 4 over World 5? Hey, to each their own, friend. Which one's World 4? Alcatraz. It's a big island castle prison thing. The lair of the Stormlord. It's not the skeletons that bug me, Old Canuck. It's the timer. I don't like timers. Hooray for new reading glasses, Star. Old Canuck says timer? Sorry, I don't understand. Am I incorrect in thinking that World 4, every couple of seconds, death rains from the sky, and you have to time your movements? Similar, but perhaps less, stressful than, Crypt of the Necrodancer. Am I mistaken in that? Because if I am, I'll go to World 4 right now. Like... That was nice. You are incorrect. There are those mantas that will fly and occasionally attack, but they're not a timer per se, except that their pathing is periodic. Can they be killed? I thought they couldn't be killed. You need a ranged weapon to kill them. I got a bow that I'm actually fixing to go level up with these souls that we're collecting. If you can kill them, that makes that less bad. I thought it was an environmental hazard that you just had to work around. This changes everything. Celtic Wolf tossing 25 bits into my hat. Thank you, Celtic Wolf. It's support like that that allows me to do this every day for you guys. Cheers. A reminder, guys. We have some bit tier emotes, by the way. And Those bit tier emotes are based on our tabletop shows, Decisive Action, and the like. We currently have 3 Decisive Action emotes in for Rockham, Brayden, and Pierce. We'll have the rest of the Nightlights in hopefully later this week. And they are permanent unlocks. They're not like monthly unlocks like the subs are. If you unlock the bit tier emotes, you get them. So if you want some Decisive Action emotes, feel free to throw some bits at my face. Just saying. Gagamzilla says, I still adore the Soul Obtain animation. It is much more vibrant, I will say, than other games of its ilk, for sure. Hey, Slow Way still supports the channel, Celtic. I appreciate it. Matt Jocko Ranger says, as someone looking in from the outside, what separates this death from above timer in this game? From a game that emphasizes movement fighting of balls. Isn't that the same thing, just drawn out? What, Jackal? I'm sorry, I'm not following you. Celtic, Old Canuck says there are definitely bosses in this game that require well-timed movement, shall we say. Valid. I mean, the Fool's Idol is one. If not well-timed, well-placed. The Fool's Idol is basically a game of memory. Hey, Triscare, welcome in. I get tacos after the stream today. Enjoy your Jersey Mikes, though. Chuckle says, to clarify, you were talking about World 4 and 5 in Dark Souls. Well, no, in Demon Souls. You mentioned something about being on a timer. My remark was related to that. I understood that part. Okay, let me see if I can parse your question. I'm gonna try to, like, speak it in terms that I understand, and you tell me if I'm close. You're asking me, what is the difference between the enemies raining attacks from the sky in World 4 of this game versus a boss with, I'm gonna hit a wide area, you need to stand in the safe spot mechanics? Morning, Outlaw. If that's what you're asking me, the answer is thus. I didn't realize that you could kill the enemies in World 4. Now that I know that, there isn't a difference. It wasn't about, like, whether or not it was the same as a boss fight. It was about the difference between these crossbow guys. Actually, this is a really good example. There are dudes on this bridge with crossbows. They fire crossbows periodically at my face, and I have to dodge them. But I can kill them. However, right over here, oh, the red dragon's back. There's a blue Dargon. I can't go over to him because the red dragon is back. I thought I got rid of him. But this is important. The red dragon, I can pull out my bow and shoot. I can drive him away so that he doesn't breathe fire at me. I cannot pull out my bow and shoot the blue dragon. But if I get close to the blue dragon, it swings its tail, and I have to dodge it. That's an environmental hazard, not an enemy. That was my confusion regarding World 4. I thought the enemies in the sky that bomb you every so often were environmental hazards, aka the blue dragon, that I had to use a timer to avoid, versus an enemy that I can kill, like the red dragon. There you go. Celtic Wolf says, Kit's name makes me wonder if there's a sharp-eyed fox for story lore, hence the name Sharp-eyed Kitsune. No. That, as far as I know, that is a descriptor for me. That's not a rip of another character. I am the Sharp-eyed Kitsune. It's not about, I'm like the Sharp-eyed Kitsune. No, I am the Sharp-eyed Kitsune. There's plenty of fox characters, there's plenty of cunning characters, there's plenty of kitsunes, but nope. Okanik says the blue dragon early in the game cannot be killed. You'll see why later in the game. I actually have a question regarding the red dragon, Old Canuck, if you don't mind. I can use my bow and drive away the red dragon, and it goes away for a few resets. That's why I was surprised that it came back. I hadn't seen it come back before. I was about to run down there and show off the blue dragon bullshit. Ow. One second, there's a lot happening. I lost my train of thought. Let me... I'll catch up with chat in a second. What makes the red dragon come back? Because it's obviously not resting at the bonfire. Is it leaving Boletaria and coming back? Also, it can be killed on the Lord's Path. I might do that. Does it die permanently if you kill it in the Lord's Path? Like, is it a mini-boss? Like, if I kill it in the Lord's Path, is it gone forever? Out of curiosity? Circling back, Guy Gamzella says, when do we get Sharp-eyed Kitsune lore, fool? Every day at 1 p.m. EDT? Don't know what else you want, homie. It stays dead for that playthrough. Thank you, Old Canuck. Shay Griffin says, if someone hypothetically wanted to make you the Sharp-eyed Kitsune as a D&D NPC, would you be chill? Not really? No, not really. In the same way that I think it would be kind of weird if somebody made a D&D NPC that was exactly President Nixon or whatever. Like, it's lazy, if I'm being completely blunt. If you want to make a character inspired by me, that's a different kettle of fish, and I say go nuts. But no, I'm not okay with you using my likeness. I sell my likeness, so you know, not super great. Okay, how are we doing on healing items? 26 Half Moon Grass. That'll do, I think. I think that'll do. Plague is the status effect that I couldn't remember the name of. Alright. I'm gonna go see about upgrading our bow. And I'm also gonna go to World 1, World 2, sorry, and see if we can't get that scythe. Shay Griffin says, I wouldn't, it was just a thought. Sorry, I didn't mean to strike a nerve, I was just curious. Oh, you didn't strike a nerve. Don't worry about that. That's just me giving a thorough answer, hon. You're fine.
You come back alive.
Just so that I'm absolutely 100% clear, Old Canuck. You're not talking about... this, are you? When you say I could get a thingus, you're not talking about this, are you? Also, Blessed Raven raiding with a party of 2. Welcome in, raiders. Welcome in anybody coming in from that host. Masqueraders, if you could please fill this channel with hearts, let those raiders know that they are in very good company here while I introduce myself. Keepers, put the spotlight on Blessed Raven, if you please, so that our people can head over and give them a follow, because sharing the love with raids is, what it's all about. If you don't know who I am for whatever reason, I am the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the masked bard. This is a channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in most excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoy your time with us. I stream every single day, and we're currently working through Demon's Souls. We're doing a little bit of farming. I started a little bit late today. I'm going a little bit long because I don't have my usual evening stream. Hanging out, looking at some lore, and killing some bad guys. Hope you guys enjoy. And definitely go follow Blessed Raven if you guys aren't. Blessed Raven's been a long-time supporter of the channel and a very good dude. I saw it, Celtic. Okanuk says, no, there's a weapon called the Murden Hammer, or you can upgrade your halberd if you want as well. Is the halberd good? Like, is the halberd particularly good?
We are indebted to you.
I want a polearm, not a maul. It wasn't about the pronouns, Celtic. It was, you asked me if there was something my name was based on, and the answer is no. And I felt like it's in it since I walked back from the bathroom and I thought you were doing your outro for a moment. Nope, we got raided. Don't get me wrong, Nightfall, I feel like shit, but I'm gonna go for a good couple hours left. Yet, rather. That being said, I might... No. I was gonna say I might make a snack during my break, but the snack that I want to make, I can't eat with a controller, so I'll have to wait, and it's kind of messy. It's not a big deal, though. Okanuk says the halberd isn't bad, the Murden Hammer is better, but it really depends on your moveset preference. I mean, I like this. It sounds like the Murden Hammer is a maul, not a polearm. I specifically want a polearm, if I can get it. Oh, thank you for the positive vibes, Blessed Raven.
What be your need? If it be a blacksmith.
I do... Oh, I don't need to repair. I need to upgrade. Yes. First, I don't have a meltstone. Shit. Does the guy up top sell meltstone? Gagamzilla says, I think it's more so, why did you go with the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune? Was it the name that just felt the most natural for you? Have I not explained this recently? Like, that's not me saying, like, pay attention, I don't want to repeat myself. That's me genuinely being surprised that it's been out of living memory since I've explained this. I thought I talked about it too much, if I'm being honest. I absolutely have an explanation for that. I'm just surprised it wasn't said. First of all, Zaylok, I've got your invitation right here. Your table is waiting, my friend. Welcome back to the Masquerade, where the party never stops, and you'll always find good friends beneath overflowing goblets. Thank you, Zaylok, for your continued support, reveling with us for 28 months, you boss. It's support like that that allows me to do this every day for you guys. Cheers. And Zaylok goes on to say, life is like a camera, just focus on what is important. Capture the good times, develop from the negatives. If things don't work out, take another shot. By Unknown. That is a damn good quote, Zay. That's a good one. I know you like to do quotes in your resub message, and that might be your best one so far. Good job, friend. Ampleside says it's not been explained since I've arrived, at least. Friend, you've been here 3 days. Like, It is not something that I talk about every day. Valid. But I'm not entirely sure if you were joking or not, but that was a good joke if you were. Guy Gamzella says, in my time being here, I do not remember the explanation. Okay, that had some more weight, because Gamzee's been here for, God, what, 2.5 years now? 3 years? Jaco says, similar personal code, I believe, was the reason you went with Kitsune, as far as memory is known. Sort of. Shay Griffin says, I also don't know. Okay. Give me a second to buy a Meltstone shard so that I don't forget. Ooh. And then we'll go from there. Do you sell Meltstone? You do not. Okay. So we're going to go farm some of these miners to see if we can get this hammer. It might be great. We'll see. Murder Hammer is a polearm weapon. There's another weapon called the War Scythe that isn't a polearm that is also nice. Yeah, I was looking at the War Scythe. It looks pretty good. Yeah, Gamzella says, fuck yeah, story time. Okay, so. First of all, I am a weird motherfucker. I am firm in my beliefs, and if they are my beliefs, hey, I can one-shot these guys now. Good. I don't really care what other people think. The legends and myth of the Kitsune have always resonated with me in a way that I cannot really articulate. And anybody who has been here for any amount of time can tell you, me not being able to articulate something is significant. But the more that I learn about Kitsunes, the more... It's not just like, I like them, I think they're cool. It's that they feel a way that I don't really have a good explanation for. And I notice things about myself that line up with the mythology of the Kitsune, and I notice things about Kitsunes that would be good for me to adopt. And so, some few years ago, I started... How do I put this? Wow, that stun lock, though. I started living my life as much as I could in relation to the Kitsune myth. Richmond says you identify with them beyond, hey, this is cool. Yes. Now, to be clear, what I just said is weird. And I know that. And that's fine. I'm only bringing it up because people asked. Beyond that, it's just a really good way, at least for me, the way that my mind works, the way that my personality is, it's a good way for me to guide my thoughts process. It's almost meditative for me. In the same way... that guy hits really hard. In the same way that somebody may look to social norms as a way to define what they can and can't do. They may look to laws, for example, to define what is good. Like, there are people, it is fair to say, and this is not judging anybody, it is fair to say there are people who are of the opinion that if someone follows the law, they are a good person, right? That those two things are equitable. For me, I find that most of the aspects of Kitsune in Legend fit with how I want to live my life. So I've more or less adopted them. Jackal says it makes sense and it lines up with the path you want to take to a better life. I wouldn't say a better life, I would say my life. But otherwise, yes, exactly. From there, one of the things that I've always been proud of is that I am perceptive. I'm able to notice things, not just visually, but I'm able to notice things pretty quickly, generally. Not always, of course, and obviously when my life is on display, the fails stick out more. But I like to think I've got a pretty high perception score, so to say. And for a while, I tried, before Twitch, like as a child, I tried to brand myself as Hawkeye. But one of the things that I've noticed is if I use a... Hang on. If I use a descriptor for myself that is not correct, I get a viscerally negative response, like, internally. So, for example, if I say verbally to someone, or in text or whatever, if I describe myself in a way that is not accurate, for example, if I say I'm a 16-year-old girl from Kansas, I get this negative pit in my chest that I don't fully understand, but it always happens. And that always happened whenever I ascribed myself as Hawkeye. Which led me to believe, oh, that's not correct. So, I did some thinking. And I kicked around names for basically the majority of my teams. And I couldn't really hit on anything that I liked. And one day, it was actually Twitch that did it. I wanted to... I'd already liked Kitsune, and I was going by Kit at that point. But not... Like, Kit... The name Kit was given to me by an ex, and that Kit is not the Kit of Kitsune. That Kit is something completely unrelated. Don't ask. However, I had started using Kit, I liked it, but I didn't like it in the way that she used it. I liked it when ascribed to the fact that a small fox is a Kit. I am a small fox, so I am a Kit. And then Kitsune was just the reasonable step beyond that. So, with that in mind, I was on Twitch for the first time, and I was trying to figure out what the fuck Twitch was. Like, it's YouTube but with a chat. Why is that, like, interesting? Like, it was back when I didn't really get it. And then I got it. And I needed a name to be able to chat. Now, obviously, I could not get Kitsune. Because Kitsune, just the word Kitsune, there's probably 1,000 people on Twitch with something Kitsune or Kitsune numbers in their name. I might even be lowballing that at 1,000, to be honest. So I knew that I needed to have something in my name that felt right, didn't make me feel bad, and was important. Now, I had not made the decision to be a streamer at this point. But I didn't really like the way Hawkeye Kitsune sounded, or Kitsune Hawkeye. Didn't really like those. So I was like, okay, what do I want to do? Like, who am I? And I agonized over this for a couple of days, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. And I finally hit on, going back to the perceptive thing, I hit on being sharp-eyed. I think I was watching Pirates of the Caribbean when Jack Sparrow says, keep a sharp eye. It's not the first time I'd heard that phrase, but it hit me because I was looking for a name, and I was like, keep a sharp eye. Sharp-eyed Kitsune. That's cool. I like that. And on top of that, I have been told by people who have seen my face IRL that my eyes are somewhat different than most people. My eyes are not friendly. I have resting bitch face to a major degree. To the tune that if I'm not actively trying to look disarming, if I'm just chilling, people, like, I literally get, why are you pissed off? But I also get, who the fuck did you kill? I make a point not to make that face too often anymore, but it was really bad in my teens. So, sharp-eyed like that as well, if looks could kill, is part of that as well. And sharp-eyed Kitsune has always been, like, it didn't give me that pit in my stomach like it does when I use a wrong descriptor. So, like, it's been pretty great. I like it a lot. And from there, I was able to explore names. I was able to explore names in a more legal sense as well. Obviously, like, I don't go by the Sharp-eyed Kitsune IRL. I have not changed my name legally to anything as of yet. I still have my birth name. But I'm probably going to change my name to Gabriel. Because when I say Gabriel, I don't get that pit in my chest. But if I say my real name, the name my mother gave me, I get that pit in my chest, and I don't like it. And that is a direct result of me agonizing over Sharp-eyed Kitsune. So there you go. I hope that answered y'all's question. I hope that was a thorough enough answer. And thank you to anybody who does not give a fuck for sticking around during that. I am long-winded. We have a rant emote for a reason. But even more so than that, I always want to make sure that people understand what I have to say. And, you know, the regulars will tell you that, like, sometimes my rants are positive. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let me catch up with chat here. Oh, Canuck says, do you get caboodle when you got your... Did you get a caboodle when you got your kit? I've heard kit and caboodle. I've usually, like, if I'm out with somebody, like, either, like, involved with them, or just me and another person, and I say, hi, you can call me Kit, sometimes the person that I'm saying that to will look at the other person and be like, are you Caboodle? I also get Cat, Kit Kat. I get, Kitty a lot. I get Kitty Cat a lot. I get a lot of people asking me to repeat. I get a lot of people asking me to repeat what I said. Somebody's like, oh, hi, what's your name? And I tell them my name, and I say, but you can... And, like, my birth name is very long. And so when I give it, people almost always ask me... what like, what do I go by? Like, what's short for that? And I say Kit, and it's basically always that they ask me to repeat it. And I say kit, like, you know, like toolkit or med kit or whatever. And they go, oh. And especially with the older folks, you can see an unspoken why. But I haven't been asked directly why as of yet. It helps that I have a fox tattoo on my arm. So another thing that I find is useful is they're like, what do you go by? And I go, Kit. And I roll up my sleeve and I say, you know, like a baby fox. And they go, oh! That helps a lot. Fun fact, explaining streaming to old people. Just tell them you're a radio host. Works great. Works great. If you say you're a streamer, they're like, if they know what it is, they have a poor opinion of it, and usually they don't know what it is. But if you say, I'm a radio host, or basically a radio host, they go, oh! And they're, like, super interested. Helps a lot. Helps a lot. Oh yeah, these guys throw rocks. I say meet with friends to record radio dramas. That's another good way to do it, Jackal. Yeah, for sure. I've never had a single person, when I say I'm basically a radio host, ask me what I mean, unless they're genuinely interested and want more information. Like, everybody understands when I say that. Old connections have to step away for about 60 to 90 minutes. I'll leave you as alert. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you for stopping by and hope to see you again soon. Which I guess makes chat like the people calling in. Basically, Birchmanley, yeah. The Outlaw Taco says, not gonna lie, I'm amazed I was able to get my username. Honestly, Sharp-Eyed Kitsune is less impressive than the Barkeep. The fact that I scored the Barkeep with as popular as Twitch is and was when I started is crazy that nobody had got that name yet. I was amazed. To this day, I think it's the biggest win on the channel. Gamzilla says there's two ways a streamer can be interpreted. To my understanding, old folks are usually only aware of the one with less widely positive opinions. I know what you mean. I don't necessarily agree with your wording, but I know what you mean, Gamzee. And my rebuttal to that is very simple. The other type is far less common. On the one hand, you've got the, you know, as I like to say, streaming Minecraft with scare donations and a cat cam. And on the other side of that, you've got gaming press, basically. Later, Jackal. Thank you for stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. And the gaming press is far less common. Damn it. Winter Viking says, did have an account named Arctic Fox before I found Kit's Fox channel. Really? That's a good score. That's a real good score, actually. If anybody's wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to get either a Dragonstone shard or a Meltstone shard or that hammer by just kind of checking this area out. What's up, Celtic? How do I get over there? To that. I never figured this out. There's gotta be a path in this area that we've never been to. There has to be. Because there's an enemy that we've never been able to kill. And there's items that we haven't been able to claim. Those fire lizards are stingy? Yeah, they are. The Outlaw Taco says, with loot, I mean. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I heard a pupper. I don't see a pupper. Get out of here, dude. I'm gonna heckin' die. I'm using the fresh spice because it takes longer. When we actually go to the like progression area, I'll be using healing items. No worries, Celtic. Thank you for stopping by and hope to see you again soon. We pulled this lever and drained the other area, which is fine, but, like, we need to find an up more, and we need to find, like, there's a bunch of places that we just haven't been able to access. Maybe we need to go deeper, I guess, but I don't think that's right, because the next area is vastly different from this one. Like, not just in theme, but in location. But, like, I want to get up there. Like, on that wall that you see there. I want to get up there somehow. And there's also a conductor bro. I don't know how to get to. There's also a lift outside that's not powered, which leads me to believe that there's another lever somewhere in World 2-1. Which might give us more lore, which might be cool. In fact, it... No, it's not that. That's what we stopped to open the other area. That's fragile. What is this? Why are you here? No reason. Okay. You could just go here if you want. Maybe there was an item here earlier. Oh, don't be rude. You can't pull up on that? I've seen you pull up on higher things than that. Whatever. Can I shoot this pot? Is that a thing? Can I shoot these lizards? Yes. It does pretty good damage, too. Good to know. If y'all don't mind, I'm gonna keep looking around. I feel like we're missing something in this area. Like, let me go through, like, the whole list and show you guys everything that I think we're missing. Because there's a lot. So, I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning of the level. Although this might be something. I have to run across this, though. Oh, no I don't. I just can't get across it. Okay, cool. Even better. Exploration time, very much so. Let's think bacon. Give me a minute, though. So if we go all the way back to the beginning of the level. Calculated. There are two bros directly above me right now. Badoom. Right there. That throw down rocks. I don't know how to get up there. Oh. How many times have I run past that, chat? How many times have I heckin' run past that? You guys get 50 XP because I'm a dumbass. Keepers, if you could pass that out, be grateful. Ow! There we go. Okay. Renowned warrior soul. Nice. Get these guys out of here. Get this. Crushing battle axe. Does 88 damage. Only requires strength. For science. Wow. That's a lot faster than our halberd. But it doesn't have nearly the reach, unfortunately. Alice says, even after saying you were perceptive fucker. That's what I mean about my life being on display and the fails are more apparent, Outlaw. So yes, I agree with you completely. What's down here? Death? This goes way down. This goes way down. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Nice. Also, fucking A! Fucking A, right. That is gorgeous. Anyway, I did find the Downmoor. You are correct. Time to go back up. Okay, so that's that one. There's the Mans on that bridge that we just broke. That'll be the next thing that I need to find. Nope. Trickster says, when did we wind up in the Goblet? Did we trip into Old Da? Because, wow. I'll say it, it looks better than Old Da. We need to figure out how to get over there. First things first. Fuck you. Ow. Got it. Okay. How do we get over there? Looks like we can drop down from there, maybe? The Outlaw Taco says don't get that reference. Final Fantasy XIV, friend. Actually, hang on. We might be able to balance beam across. Maybe. Can we balance beam across? Yes. Renowned Hero Soul. Official's gloves and some grass. Badu. Clear stone. Good. We've been here before. This is the way to get back. We get the hammer, great. If not, we'll keep moving. The Outlaw Taco says, I really wish I could play Final Fantasy XIV. It is, without exaggeration, the best MMO RPG I've played. Not to say there's not better ones, but they're all that I've played. Give me one quick second. Had a ping backstage I needed to check. All is well. Okay. So we found those secrets, which is great. Now we need to find the Upmore. Just to make doubly sure there's nothing in the storeroom. Hey, Jogath. Good to see you, friend. Welcome on in. How are things in the land of Jogath today? So this goes up. But we need to up more. Our ultimate goal I will show you. Jogo says, hey, hi-oh, and not too bad other than the sinus pressure headache. Looking forward to the beef stroganoff when it's done. Nice, dude. Beef stroganoff is tasty. I'm going to be having tacos after the stream today. I made some tacos yesterday. I have plenty of taco stuff left over. The Outlaw Taco says, I've heard good things. The major stopping point is I can't afford sub fees, and I would either need a PC or PS Plus for multiplayer. Valid. I completely understand where you're coming from. Apple Size says, Stroganoff sounds very good. It is very good when it's done well. And Joe is a good cook. That was almost death. I almost died right there, chat. Oh, speaking of almost dying right there, it is time to go on a break. So I'm gonna go over here and hope that I don't die. Doop. Now is a great time to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, all that good stuff. Keepers, keep an eye on chat for me, please. As I have a stretch myself, I'm gonna turn some music on for you guys. And I'll see you in just a few minutes. Here's a marker so you guys get 50 XP, and I'll see you very soon. Stay tuned. XP, we're gonna tab over and have some fun. Thank you guys for waiting. Now, I did make some food while I was up because I am real hungry for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't eat enough yesterday. Maybe just... I don't know what's going on. But... I made a couple tacos. They're currently cooling beside me. So if you guys don't mind, here in a few minutes when they're cooler, I'm probably going to mute up and we can continue like exploring and stuff. But I'm gonna have one of these tacos because I'm real hungry. Like I'm hungry to the point that my stomach is like contracting a bit. So Gentleman Joe Gat says, but kid, tacos are always cool. You right. You right. Unfortunately, pain. Chris Garrett says, what kind of tacos do you have? Homemade. Homemade chicken and cheese tacos. I refer to it as braising, but technically I'm encouraging evaporation. But I use, ramen stock to... brown some chicken in, and it comes out real good. I spice it with cumin, garlic, onion, chilies, paprika, salt, black pepper. I think I put basil in this one. I put a little bit of basil in this one. That combined with ramen stock, just throw it in a pan, boil off the water. It's really, really good. And just throw some aged cheddar on it, and that's pretty much my go-to homemade taco. It's good shit. Okay, so damn, I need to get higher. Can you take me higher? Without DMCAing me, preferably. How do I up more? Okay, we are at the correct height to get over there. It looks like we come down to get over there, which would imply that there is indeed an up more, but I don't... Maybe from the spider area? That would be weird, but... maybe from the spider area. Celtic Wolf says, I have a tater tot hot dish. I'm not entirely sure what a hot dish is, but I've heard the term before. Is it tasty? Hang on a minute. That looks suspicious. You look suspicious. Where does that lead? That leads... no, that does not lead where we want it to go. Okay. Hot dish is a casserole, so it's a tater tot casserole. Nice. First window says your face looks suspicious. You right? My face looks very suspicious, friend. I am the sharp-skinned kitsune. Now it's stuck in my head. Fuck's sake. That's a Nickelback song, isn't it? I want to give credit where it's due. That's Nickelback, right? Creed. I ask that every single time, and every single time chat's like, no, Kit, it's Creed. We've told you this 10,000 times. Like, thank you for your patience, chat. Nope, this is also not where I wanted to be. I went the wrong way 3 times. Good job, Kit. Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Gentleman Joe Guy says, you won't get back for singing that. Creed doesn't care. I'm not sure I believe you, friend. Gentleman Joe Guy says, oh no, Creed might care, but no one else does. I mean... I'd say rude, but there's obviously some controversy there that I don't know about, so I will hold my tongue. You are ugly, and your mama dresses you funny. Ow! Okay, you know what? I deserved that. I thought I was clear. Outlaw Taco says, I think I'm gonna head off, spend some time with family for Mama Day. Later, y'all, and Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to you as well, Outlaw. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by, friend, and hope to see you again soon. I do not like those men. Whoa! Trescare, sincerely thank you for waiting to do that until after I killed the conductor. Trescare, throwing 5,000 bits into my hat. Thank you, dude. Holy crap, that is a ton of support. It's support like that that allows me to do this every day for you guys. Cheers, friend. So my thought process was that maybe I could get over there and then climb up the vertical wall here to drop down into that mess, but I don't think I can. What's that bring you up to now, Burb? 35,000? So you are 15,000 away from the next bit badge? No. Yes. 15,000 away from the next bit badge, which means I need to get that emote in as soon as possible for you. And also bit badges. Sibs! Fox Show is confused. Fox Show is confused. How does Fox Show get a more. Take care, Ampleside. Thank you for stopping by, friend. Hope to see you again soon. Foxo is confused because Foxo needs to get... Wait. Hang on. Let's do our due diligence. Because Foxo needs to get up more. And I do not see a way to easily get up more. And allow me to show you, chat, where I am trying to get. I am trying to get there. And the only way to get there is to go up there, where there is another item up there. Problem being is I do not see a way up there. There looks to be some scaffolding. Maybe. No. Oh! Found it! Hello, friends. I have come to Upmore. Crescent Moongrass. Totally worth it! Unknown Hero Soul. Good. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick way down. Still alive. Where do I need to go? This way. Has the halberd gotten stronger? Not really. That's actually what I'm gonna go look into right now. Now that I've finally fully explored this area, time to go check out the war site. I don't know where to get the war site, dog. No, it's time to go see if we can make the halberd stronger. My tacos are almost cool enough to eat. Yay! I'm gonna go look. No, not yet.
What be your if it be a blood?
So first of all, let's repair. Second of all, I did not get a meltstone, so I cannot turn this back. I upgraded it too much. Here, however, we have some options. A quality halberd would raise its dex scaling to D, which I'm not super in love with. Crushing halberd would get rid of its dex scaling and increase its strength scaling. Decent. And the dragon halberd, which we can't do yet, would remove its scaling completely, but give it, like, weapon bonuses. I'm not super keen on any of those. I wish that I hadn't raised my compound bow so high so that I could make it spidery, which apparently is quite good.
All done.
So from here, we could go try Alcatraz, I guess. See how bad it is. Just here. The island shrine of the Shadow Men, who worship storms and mourned the dead. Since the appearance of the flying storm beast, the souls of the dead have been lured to the island by its demons, where they are revived by finding purchase in the bosoms of its uninhabited skeletons. General Joga says, I almost forgot about the blessed upgrade for the halberd. Oh? Is that good? Okay. Shrine of Storms, Island's Edge. There's a man's. Hello, a man's. Get out of here. Soul remains. Okay. It gives HP regen. It scales up with faith. I'm not all strength. I'm strength and dex. But I'm not doing a faith build. It gives HP regen increase the higher you upgrade it. That sounds real nice. Okay. That fire looks better than Ghost of Tsushima. Real talk. Get out of here. And Ghost of Tsushima's fire looks real good. Archers die in 2 hits. Melee bros die in 3 hits. Oh fuck. Get off me! Ooh, these guys are aggressive. We have to be inside the walls before those are a problem. Those, by the way, those manta rays are the reasons that I don't like this level. You'll see why in a minute. Oh, rude. Rude. You boys are rude. You boys are rude. Talisman of God. Cool. We already have one, but cool. So quality is what I want for my pole arms then, Joga? So, this is the thingus. Hi, begin! Bop. Bop. This is gonna chip him down. I'm gonna run out of arrows before that, but I'm gonna do as much as I can. It's not cheating, it's clever use of game mechanics. I'm thinking of going dragon. I just need a lot of meltstones. Okay, got him below half. Time to get one shot. This is a basic enemy. Ark! Those green crystals on the ground, by the way, are why I somewhat dislike this area. Oh shit. Got him. Ow, rude! Gray Demon Soul. Nice. Get a heal. So I am now out of arrows, which means I cannot kill those assholes right now. But that's okay, because we're just going to take a peek around. Because honestly, I feel kind of awful. And I'm considering wrapping up at the top of the hour. If you guys wouldn't be terribly against that. I know I promised I'd go long today, but tacos aren't helping, I'm not eating them. I don't have a free hand, Burb, and they're still too hot. Oh god. Well, good to know that's there. Oh, Shazbot. Well, that was super useful. Bladestone Shard. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, I was up until dawn last night. That's the reason that I'm kind of wanting to wrap early. Hi! Is there another guy? Yeah, there was. He got behind me. You jerk. Die. Glad we restocked our healing items. Just saying. It's not so much that I'm hungry. I am hungry. It's mostly that I'm sleepy. Dude rolls a lot for someone who looks like his skin is a potato sack, right? We on the wall. Goodbye, friend. Light arrow, compound longbow. Ooh. Oh, we have a compound short bow. Compound short bow is 18 strength, 10 dex, D and E scaling. Compound longbow is 45 base. This is plus 4 at 56. It's 22 strength, 12 dex. Honestly, I think we could use that. Just need to raise my strength some more. And we'd need a little bit more equipment load, but we could roll that. I might switch that out in just a little bit. Is it Pickle Plum? Did we find Pickle Plum? We found Pickle Plum. What's a Pickle Plum? Pickle Plum Pumperum is the harpy. The harpy is in every game. You drop items on the ground, the harpy trades it for other things. And they didn't really have a name except the harpy until Dark Souls 3, in which it said you, me, Pickle Plea, you, me, Pumperum. Pickle Plum is like the best character in Dark Souls. So much better than Patches in every conceivable respect. Dragonstone Shard? Moonshade Stone Shard. That's a new one. Nerd. Is that a bow you can enhance with a spiderweb stone? I think it might be. I hope it is. Oh god! Damnation. Killage. Ow. What in the flying fuck is a killage? I know it's a scimitar, it looks like, but like, what is it? I want to look at it here in a minute. Sparkly the Crow, here if I remember right, but her and Pickle Plum are related. Yes. What the hell? Hello? It appears to be locked. Okay, we need a key. There's a dude in there. Had to check. I see the list of goodies you can get from her. Anything that would be good for me, Jogath. What rings do you have? Currently, I'm using the equipment load ring and the cling ring, I think. I have the poison ring, the bleed ring, the item carry ring, and the red tear stone, the equivalent of the red tear stone ring, the rat ring. I think that's it. That's a trap. Oh, what rude. So what about this trap, then? How do I trigger that one? Copper key. Cool. That'll probably open the door to the cell with the dude in it. It's down here. Okay! That's an archer. There's an archer down there. One of the ones she drops is on max item burden ring, a 5% max HP ring, a ring that raises item discovery. I don't have the item discovery one, but I have the other two. Damn it. How did you get down here if I knocked you off the... Oh. That would be how. Okay, cool. I don't need item burden. I'm making good use of Thomas. I need equip burden, which I have equipped already. Unless I can get a second one. Yeah, there we go. Hello, friend!
You saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you now. I'm Blige, a grave robber. It's thanks I can provide you with useful goods. Who couldn't do with a little help down in these parts? This shrine was used in a ghastly ritual by an ancient tribe. They have long perished, and now the demons have put the souls to work. At least here you're killing things that are already dead, like skeletons and shadow lurkers. That's what I like about this place. Better than killing those poor, soul-starved humans, right? Better than killing those poor soul...
Ooh, he sells half moon grass. Cloudstone shard. Yeah, Joe, go ahead and DM me that. He sells arrows. Might want to restock my arrows. That might be smart. Leather set, barbarian set. It might be wise to restock our arrows. Oh, we need to decrease our equip load first. Or our item load first.
Nothing suits your fancy. A bit of indulgence goes a long way.
Time to clear out the inventory. A large, heavy, curved sword designed to sever limbs. The slashing weapon inflicts heavy damage upon soft flesh, but has a limited effect on metal armor and hard scales. Causes targets to bleed. It's a big scimitar. Cool. Whoops. Send that away for now. Renowned hero soul. Nice.
Oh, hello.
Much better. Get 200 of these. $201, why not? And let's get some half moon grass. I'm gonna get 20. That should be good. That's a lot of souls, but it's worth it.
Satisfied? May we have a long and fruitful...
Triska says, don't suppose you could sell all those extra shields back at the hub, can you? I've not found an NPC to sell to yet, no. I have not found Gavlan. I don't know if Gavlan is in this game, but I have not found anyone with which to wheel. Also shard times 2, right? Fuck off with that. There's a fog wall behind me, but there's more stuff over here, I think. Not where I want to go. This is how you get back from the thingamus. Nope. Although... see what kind of HP pool these things have. More than that, apparently. Alright. Okay! I was not expecting to one-shot him, but I'll take it. Oh, I like that, Winter Viking. Mana Ray. That's a good name for those things. That's also a name that I'm stealing for D&D. I wonder... Tuzo did Darkest Dungeon 5e stuff, and he did Bloodborne 5e shit stuff. I wonder if Tuzo did Demon Souls stuff. Or if he has plans to. I need to talk to Tuzo. Okay. Nope. Nope. Well, that just happened. Good. Proving that Red Eye Bros are still problematic. Which is fine. At least you have a shit ton of arrows for Big Boy? Yeah. I hope he didn't respawn, Jogath. Get out of here. He did not respawn. Hooray! Good. The dude in the sky that did, though. That's a problem. Hi, nerd. Come here, shitboots. Ow. Get hacked. Alright, we're going this way. Gentleman Joe Gaz says, Steve, come on, did you put enough into stamina? You're fat rolling at this human. Yeah, right. Oh, there he is. Come on. Come around, idiot. Come on, dingus, come around. Alright, fine, we'll deal with you in a minute. Can I climb this? I can! Oh, that's a very slow animation. Good. Big miss. Oh, I didn't clip him? Are you serious? Get hacked. Do this all day. Didn't kill him, but I got him. Lead the target. Got him. Every great now and then, you put a carbine in my hands and I could, oh, fucking hell. And I can do something about it. Red Eyes McFuck wants to play. There are two red-eyed bros down there? No, it's a red-eyed and a blue-eyed. Okay. Can you climb ladders, friend? It does not appear that you can. Good. Oh, wait. I could give him the special of arrows to his dome, or frag out. Where is he? He's just standing there. Menacingly. Okay. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Frag out. This is the guy that I'm currently burning is a Blue Eyes, actually, Jogath. He's like a caffeinated 6-year-old. Get out of here. The question is, what do I do about this guy? Like, can I just drop down over here and he won't aggro? Yes, is the answer. Okay, cool. Agitator shield. Cool. Hi. Bye. What? That's a nice shield, is it? Cool. Oh, God. Alright. For science. Frag out. They don't like fire bombs. Good. Down? No, there's not a down. Okay. There's a trap there, Kit. Thanks, Winter Viking. You're the best. Aha. Where's Cass when I need him? Okay. Get out of here. Okay. I'm getting RFG'd right now, chat. Oh, I clipped him, but only for 11. Hell's bells. You know what? I need to get out of the open. They could just shoot me with impunity. Stop it! Oh, this is awful. This is actually awful. Okay. Can I go in here? Yes. Okay. Now, let's clear the air. Where you at, nerds? Whatever. I need a protected position to fight those guys from. Oh, hey, look! A semi-protected position from which to fight these fools. How in the fuck? Really? Okay. Grave Robber's Ring. Become harder for black phantoms to detect. Ancient topaz ring that subdues your essence, discouraging detection by black phantoms. Assuming that's a PvP item. Fucking hell. Alright. Well, that's a boss. Hello, friend. Frag out. Got him. Alright. We'll try out this ball. Succeed or fail, I gotta wrap the stream. Let's go. Educator. Where is he? Oh! Hello, friend. Ow. Call that a tongue lashing. He can hit you through the floor? Alright, that is a mood. I wasn't even up yet! Rude. Alright, 20. We'll try that guy first thing tomorrow. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed another day of Demon Souls, despite me not feeling super great, as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And if you're new around here, I'd like to take your attention for just a moment, if I may. I am the Sharp-Eyed Kitsune, the teller of tales and the weaver of mysteries, the Masked Bard. This is the channel that is devoted to lore and storytelling, world-building, role-playing, and discussions of those things. So if that's to your fancy, you're in excellent company here, and I do hope that you enjoy your time with us. Excuse me. I stream every single day that my health permits me to do so, and we're rolling with advantage in 2021 and beyond. However, this week is a bit sparse, as 2 of our several tabletop stories that we do during the evening stream are not running, including tonight's. We will not have a Tales of the Nightlights in an hour. But we will be back with that next week, and we'll be back for more tabletop goodness on Tuesday with Crown of Fangs. I have a meeting on Monday evening, as I have been for a while now, and hopefully not for too much longer before I can talk to you guys about what we have coming up. Stop by on Tuesday if you like tabletop role-playing games, or if you don't know if you like tabletop role-playing games, we'd love to have you. For now, I need to get out of here, but when I do, I'll be hosting someone. It's someone who I like, someone who I hope that you all will like, and can spread some of the love that was filtered today over on their channel. And check back here, because I'm always hosting someone, and you might find your new favorite streamer that way. For now, as ever, time to close the book on today and leave you with these parting words. From myself and my keepers to all of you, the regulars, the followers, the newcomers, and the lurkers, whether you're just having a seat by the fire or you've got a running tab at the bar, remember, there's always more stories to tell. And hopefully, I'll see you all tomorrow for more Demon Souls and a new chapter. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hope to see you again soon.